Hi there, this is Wasim Asgar. Did you just pass your FE Electrical and Computer exam and are now thinking about the next big step for your career? Let's dive into why taking the P-Power exam right after passing your FE Electrical exam is the best career move that you can make. So at this point, having passed the FE Electrical and Computer exam, you have a lot of content, hopefully all the content related to the FE exam preparation fresh in your mind. And the good news is that roughly 20 to 30% of the FE Electrical exam carries over to the P-Power exam. For example, mathematics, which is the very first section of FE Electrical and Computer exam specification, the very first topic that you have to get a good handle on. It is one of the big 5 topics on the FE Electrical and Computer exam, and as we know, math is the foundation of engineering, and therefore it carries over 100% to P-Power. Then we have engineering economics. Engineering economics is a section within FE Electrical and Computer exam specification, and it is a line item within section number 1 for P-Power. So that also carries over to P-Power. Obviously, circuit analysis, which is one of the big 5 topics in FE Electrical, that carries over to P-Power. The entire section of power systems within FE Electrical carries over 100% to P-Power. Within electronics, which is again a big 5 topic in FE Electrical, we have power electronics that carries over to P-Power. Within linear systems for FE Electrical, we have resonance, we have RL, RC transient circuits that carry over to P-Power. So you get an idea that roughly 20, 30, maybe up to 35% of FE Electrical topics that you've studied do carry over to P-Power. So why not leverage that momentum and make use of it in your P-Power exam preparation? The second big advantage of diving into P-Power right after passing the FE Electrical is basically your daily routine. You already have figured out a structure for your day, for your weeks, for your weekends, and you can make use of your routines and habits. You're just gonna switch the FE Electrical content with the P-Power content, and for everyone else around you, your family, your friends, your supervisor, your work, everyone knows that, okay, this guy has been working on this project, because you already have a routine in place and you're basically staying consistent with that routine for a few more months. A lot of states have actually decoupled the experience requirement for PE exam registration. Up until a few years ago, most of the states would not let you take the PE exam until you had at least 4 years of experience under your belt. But now, a lot of states such as California, Texas, Florida, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Michigan, Illinois, and the list goes on and on and on, they allow you to take the PE exam right after passing your FE exam. A lot of these states don't even require you to initiate an application, and you can just register for the exam by selecting that state and take the exam. It doesn't mean that you'd have to physically go to New Jersey, you'd have to physically go to Florida, you'd have to physically go to Texas. Even if you are in one of the other states, you can register for one of the decoupled states and take the exam exactly where you took your FE Electrical. Because the good news is that since December 1st, 2020, the P-Power exam has also transitioned into a CBT, or the computer-based exam. So the interface for the P-Power exam is exactly like the interface for the FE Electrical and Computer exam. You're given the reference handbook and multiple tabs for codes and standards on half of your screen, and the remaining half of your screen is basically going to contain the actual exam. Back in the day, the P-Power exam was an open book exam and you can bring it references. But now, having taken the CBT format for the FE Electrical, the P-Power CBT format is going to be very natural for you. And as you probably know, after passing the FE Electrical and Computer exam and meeting the requirements, you do get recognized as an EIT. But an EIT certificate doesn't give you nearly as much privilege as a PE license does. The job is basically only half done when you pass the FE Electrical and Computer exam, and you reach your final destination, that is your PE license, only after passing the P-Power exam. There will be still other documentation that will be required, such as background check, references. If you're an internationally trained engineer, then a degree evaluation, but those are relatively easier steps. On this PE licensing journey, basically the FE exam and the PE exam are arguably the 2 most difficult steps of the process. I help a lot of electrical, computer, and sometimes non-electrical engineers prepare for the FE Electrical and Computer exam, as well as a P-Power exam. I've written several books on the topic of FE Electrical and Computer exam preparation, as well as a P-Power exam preparation. I have a very popular online program for FE Electrical prep, for P-Power prep. If you're interested, feel free to check that out on www.studyforfe.com. There's an on-demand portion containing tons of lectures, theoretical explanations, quizzes, mini exams, computer-simulated practice exams, and I also conduct live training classes. And my advice to all of my FE students who take the program, pass the exam, is to dive into the P-Power right away. Because of all the reasons that I mentioned to you, your journey actually becomes a lot easier when you take the P-Power exam soon after passing the FE exam. Otherwise, you'll have to more or less start from scratch if you procrastinate and if you push it out. Because then you'll have to get the routine in place. The effort that you put in learning new concept in FE electrical may not carry over as seamlessly later down the road as it is gonna do right now. And the inertia and the friction just increases over time. So if you're interested in getting your P license sooner rather than later, or even if you don't meet the 4-year requirement, so a lot of states, as I mentioned, have decoupled your exam registration from experience requirements. You can get both of these exams out of the way and then complete the experience requirements and then get licensed after meeting all of the other requirements. Either way, in my opinion, you're going to be better off having taken this exam sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. And feel free to visit my website, www.studyforfe.com, for more details about my FE Electrical and P-Power exam preparation programs. Thank you. If you like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comment section of this video below. You can find tons of success stories of my FE Electrical and P-Power students over here. And if you want to learn more about preparation of FE Electrical and Computer exam and the P-Power exam, then check out these playlists over here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.